What is happening, everyone? Welcome to GBALL Vision. Tonight I have an exciting unboxing to dig into for you guys, and we're going to go ahead and use the Keith the Knife Freak specialty unboxing knife for the channel. An absolute beaut. So let's go ahead and open this guy up, and we will dig into a little bit more of the details surrounding this once we get it opened here. So pretty big box for what is in here. So what we have, guys, is a flashlight. Now Brinyte, they contacted me, asked me if I would be interested in checking out one of their flashlights, testing it out, and I said, heck yeah. So they sent it over to the channel for me to take a look at. This is my first experience with a Brinyte flashlight, and this seems like it's going to be a pretty good offering from them. A very competitive option to OLight is what I'm gathering from everything that I'm seeing as far as the specs go and just everything surrounding this knife. It kind of is leading me to believe that this could be a good competitor to OLight if you are, either not interested in an OLight or if you're just looking to expand your flashlight collection. Now, this one is the E18, and this bad boy is coming with 1200 lumens on its max setting. I like this checkered handle here. This is pretty nice looking. Look at the texturing there on the handle. So it comes in a nice package. I'm guessing there is charger, and yes, okay, so we have some goodies underneath of here. Charging cable, it is going to be USB-C, comes with a little lanyard there, and I'm assuming the battery here. So that's nice, they ship everything separately. So we have an 18650 for the battery, which is going to be nice and powerful. So you guys are going to be experiencing this along with me because I am not familiar how, there we go. So it's through the tail cap, and it will be tip down. Spin this guy on, and we'll go over some of the specs and stuff, guys. I do not know any of the order of operations. Wow. So hold it down and it will cycle through the order of operations there. One click is off. It does have a light to let you know that it is on. And I'm guessing that could be also the battery meter. I bet that changes color. Let's go ahead and dig into some of the information. Like I said, this is a max 1200 lumen. So this is going to be a fair competitor, I believe, to like the Warrior series, the Baton series from OLight. And this is going to be far and away ahead of certain flashlights in this general price range. So they have a 30-day free replacement warranty on this guy. I will hold this up and you can kind of pause and read there. So yeah, when using it, green light is 100 to 30%. Then once it drops down to the red light, you will know that it's between 30 and 10. And then when it is a red flashing light, under 10%. While charging, green light is fully charged, red light is charging. So that is nice and simple. We have max intensity, 12,500 candela, 1.5 meters of impact resistance, IP68 for the protection level. The beam distance is estimated at 220. We're going to be checking that. And then you have the turbo, high, mid, low, and moon. So this is a 5-function flashlight, plus it has strobe and SOS. So you're actually talking 2, 4, 6. You're talking 7 different modes for this flashlight. Not very heavy, 66 grams, excluding the battery, including the clip. So we are going to be testing this guy out and seeing what it's capable of. Insert batteries in the directions indicated. Yep, we already did all that. So there you can pause and read if you are interested. Description and product features. I really like the Type-C charging. A lot of companies are still stuck in the USB, the mini USB. This is offered in the USB-C. I am kind of interested to see how this holds up because it's supposed to be, I think it is submergible up to, let me look here. So we are talking 1.5 meters for the water, the IP rating, which is 68. So that's about 1.5 meters. And then it also says it is impact resistant up to 1.5 meters. So we're going to definitely put some of those things to the test with this guy. You have a 2-way pocket clip. You can either put it on like the bill of your hat, or you can clip it so it is flashlight facing up, or you can put it down in the pocket so it is down. Very comfortable in hand as well. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. We'll get a quick little measurement here on this guy. Coming in right at 4.5 inches long. Let's get a quick weight on this guy with everything in it, batteries and everything. So we're at under 4 ounces, right at 4 ounces, under 4 ounces. So that is not bad at all. While I'm thinking about it, let's check the total width here. So we are at 0.8. I would say this is very similar to like the Warrior series from OLight. So we're going to go ahead and get reset up, and we'll go outside and see what we can see with this guy. I will see you outside. Okay, everyone. So we are outside. It is pitch black, as you can see. We are going to kick this off with the moonlight mode, which is 5 lumens. And even that, for just, going for a walk, this would be plenty of light. 5 lumens, that's a nice, it's got a nice beam. It's pretty wide. It's got a decent amount of throw. It's got some nice width to it. Let's go ahead and we'll bump it up to low so you can see the green light letting you know it's on. We'll go ahead and hold that down, and that'll cycle us into low. So that is low right there. That building right there is about, I would say it's about 40 yards from where I'm standing, roughly. And that is low mode at 35, yes, 35 lumens. So that's pretty decent right there. Let's go ahead and we'll bump it up to the mid mode, which is 115. Wow. Yeah. So the end of that driveway right there, that's about 50, 55 yards just past that tree there. And that is brightening up that whole area just on the mid mode. It's about 35-ish to that fence there, 40 to that house, and then around 50 to the end of that driveway there. And this has a nice amount of throw to it. It's got a nice equal amount. Let's go ahead and we'll bump it up to the high, which is going to be 450. So that is 450 there. And this thing throws a nice little beam. You can definitely, the incremental changes is it's not going to come up as well on the phone, maybe a little bit, but the difference in how much lighting I'm getting out here is it's literally lighting up half my backyard. So that is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and we'll bump it up to turbo, which is 1200 for 2 minutes. And then it will bump down to 550. So let's go to turbo. Maybe. Or were we on turbo? Let me double check that. That is turbo there. Okay, so there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's, or no, wait. That is not turbo, that is high. So how do we get, so there's strobe. So is that, that's moonlight, low, mid, high, moonlight, unless moonlight, low. Oh, I can see it changing there at the very end when it goes from, I wasn't picking it up on camera, but when it goes from high to turbo, you can see it's not as distinct as the bottom three. So that is pretty nice. And then there you can see it is on red. So that means this is down in that 30 to 10% range now. So I'm interested. that will kick down to 550. You cannot use CR123s in this flashlight either, I'm seeing. And these can routinely be had. They retail for $69.99. And since I have been talking with Brinyte, they have had these on sale, either 10%, 20%. I've even seen where they had $20 off, I believe it was. So it took it down around the $50 price point. Right now, as of recording this, it is $69.99 and it's 10% off. So it would take it down around that low 60s, like 63-ish, around in there. And we will definitely continue to test this guy out. This is just a unboxing, first impressions, kind of first test. And we will definitely be continuing the testing for this light. I'm interested to see, you know, how it holds up, if it's getting wet, maybe if it gets submerged a little bit. My only concern is where that charging port is. I think that is the weak spot for a lot of flashlights that are rechargeable. That port, you know, I think is a big question mark depending on the flashlight. Some are hidden within a watertight seal, and then others are not exposed but only covered by some rubber. So we'll definitely see about how this holds up under some water and some getting wet, and we will go from there. But that is the Brinyte E18, and so far so good. I like this thing. It's comfortable. It's not too big in hand. It throws a nice beam, and it's got a nice variety of different choices to, you can see right there at the end, it goes to that turbo mode. If you really look there, see it? You barely can notice it, but that very ending is the turbo mode. So that is cool. We're definitely going to see what this thing is all about. There is the low moon mode, and that is nice. I could see going for a walk with that easily. But guys, that'll wrap this one up. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this guy. It looks good. It functions good. The ease of manipulating the controls is easy, and it's got an indicator to let you know, okay, so it's green. So I wonder why it switched to red. I'm gonna have to do some investigating and see it's back to green now. I'm gonna have to do some looking over the manual, and we will definitely come back out and do some more testing. But that'll wrap this one up, guys. If you're new to the channel and you watch this whole video, you might as well subscribe, because we have a lot more coming down the pipe. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you on the next one.